It is 9 o'clock and we've got breaking news here on Denver 7. I'm Jessica Crawford. One person is now dead after an officer-involved shooting with Aurora police. This happened at 75th Avenue and Gunlap Road, so that exit is now closed. Police say the shooting happened after a chase that led to a crash, which then resulted in gunfire. We do know Denver police are now investigating because the incident happened in Denver. One person is in police custody. We've got a crew at the scene and we will update you as soon as we learn more. And here's some other stories that we're following for you on this weekend. Parker police are asking for your help. They now have this man, Aaron Corrado, in their custody. He's facing 10 different counts of alleged sex crimes involving children. Police say Corrado is the owner of Strength in Christ Athletes, and they encourage anyone who might have been a victim to contact them as a part of the investigation. Mobile home owners now have more rights here in the metro. Legislation signed by Governor Polis this summer goes into effect today. The Protections for Mobile Home Park Residents is an amendment to a previous bill, and it makes a lot of changes, including mobile home owners now have 6 months instead of 90 days to buy parks from landlords who are looking to sell the land. If landlords do not maintain the park, they're now going to be responsible for damage done to homes that are on the property. Plus, landlords are required to meet with tenants twice a year. These new requirements follow a jump in out-of-state owners taking control of property and making rents unaffordable. There's a new health technology company making Denver its headquarters. This week, Virta Health announced they're moving from California to the metro. Virta works to reverse type 2 diabetes without the use of drugs. More than 900 jobs will be coming to the Denver area as a result of the move. And it is already that time of year. Trail Ridge Road is closed at the Rainbow Curve on the east side of the park and the Colorado River Trailhead on the west side of the park. And it's all because of snow. Jason Luber here filling in for Katie this morning. Jason, you're normally telling us how to, maybe navigate around this kind of weather. Today, you're telling us about the weather.
Yeah, exactly. So actually a little bit of both there, Jessica, because today we actually have some problems up to the north side of Metro Denver. I could talk about I-25 being closed down there just south of Highway 34 near Johnstown. Had a semi crash early this morning. I don't know if we could take the CDOT camera or not between this. If not, that's fine. But it's southbound and northbound closed there near Johnston's Corner, and it's going to be closed down. That is no, that's the picture of what's going on at E470. We have that ramp closure coming off of Pena Boulevard to E470 out that way. All right, back here to the skies, and you can see we did have some rain showers move through Metro Denver early this morning. We still have some rain up there at Craig and moving into Steamboat right now, so Highway 40 is pretty wet. We also still have some snow showers north of Glenwood Springs, down here near Uray and Silverton Telluride. We've had some snow at the higher peaks here in Metro Denver. Doesn't look too bad if you're going to be heading on I-25 again near Johnstown. That's where I-25 is closed down, both north and southbound. Right now, the current temperatures around town climbing back up into the mid 50s, depending on where you're going. Get close to 60 in some areas right now, so it should be okay if you're going to be heading maybe down to the Springs for that 10 o'clock game with Navy at Air Force today. Those afternoon storms will be rolling through 2, 3 o'clock, so I think the game should be okay if you're heading that way. Your hiking forecast could be a little muddy there, Jessica. Up in the high country, showers likely. We'll talk more about that coming up.
All right, got to put on those waterproof boots. Thank you, Jason. Douglas County is taking steps to guard against Marshall Fire-like disaster. It's going to do a massive fire drill today that starts in about 45 minutes here, and it's near Colorado 83 and 86 in Franktown. So expect a lot of activity at Sagewood Middle School. The Douglas County Office of Emergency Management says they're going to simulate a fast-moving fire to test a series of plans and protocols, from alerts, evacuations, and incident management. Expect a heavy police and fire response in the area. 30 to 40 homes will participate in evacuations as well. Turning now to post-tropical cyclone Ian that made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane in South Carolina yesterday. This is a live look at the radar of the storm, and you can see it's moving inland a bit and up towards New York now. We're taking a live look in Tampa, Florida this morning. This is I-75. It was a very different sight last night. We're not seeing too many people on the road right now. Take a look at this. Traffic was backed up for miles overnight. These are all the people who are trying to leave the Tampa area after Hurricane Ian destroyed parts of the western coast of Florida earlier on this week. As Ian is now the deadliest storm to hit Florida in 6 decades, with 33 lives now lost, there are more than 2 million people there without power. Here's ABC's Rob Marciano in Florida, where first responders are searching for survivors, and he's tracking where the storm is headed to next.
This morning, the devastation and death toll in Hurricane Ivan's wake becoming more clear. Entire neighborhoods destroyed, hundreds of residents left without a home, flooded neighborhoods and uprooted trees. Our team finally able to see the destruction on Sanibel Island. Ian washing out the causeway, cutting off the island from the rest of the state. Victor Oquendo is there.
Sanibel Island was paradise, a beautiful place to live or take a vacation with your family. Now look, this island is unrecognizable.
Residents telling us there's nothing left.
Well, the whole thing is I don't have a house. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to live.
The record-breaking storm surge driving up the bays, wreaking havoc miles inland.
We're just beginning to see the scale of that destruction. It's likely to rank among the worst of the nation's and the worst in the nation's history.
Now 33 confirmed storm-related fatalities, and that number likely to rise.
The Coast Guard's highest priority today continues to be for search and rescue. Life safety is our most important mission.
The Coast Guard going door to door, also in the air, rescuing stranded Floridians by helicopter. And overnight, a traffic nightmare. I-75 closing in both directions. The Mayacca River, among others, rising to record levels, making the interstate impassable. Hundreds of thousands of Floridians remain without power.
It's like staging an army.
30,000 crews from across the state brought in to help restore electricity. But when the power is restored, it only helps those who have a home left to accept it.
And that really tugs at the heartstrings there. You can help people who have been impacted by Ian. Denver 7 gives. We're partnering with the Scripps Howard Fund for hurricane relief, and you can donate. All you have to do is text STORM to 50155 and just follow the prompts. You can also scan the QR code right there on your screen right now, or visit denver7.com/hurricane relief. All right, Broncos country, it is almost time to kick off against the Raiders in Las Vegas. That's where you're looking right now. Kickoff is at 2:25 tomorrow afternoon. And remember, next Thursday night, the Broncos host the Colts, and you can watch the game right here on Denver 7. Our coverage starts at 5 p.m. Kickoff is just after at 6. And after the game, stick around for live reaction and analysis after that final whistle blows. One person is now dead and another is in police custody after an officer-involved shooting this morning. We've got a crew at the scene and we will be following this story all morning. We'll be right back.